and CASSIUS IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Right, can we just talk about one thing first of all?
Go on, I know what you're going to say.
Now,
Go.
You're into fashion. I know you're into fashion.
You don't rate it, do you? You don't rate the look.
Can you... So we just pan back and just let everyone...
It's just like...
Would you say it was a little short or not?
No, I don't think it's short. It's just whether it's right. Like, so... I was coming through... I think I was in Spain. And I went to... This is Mango. You know Mango?
Mango,
right?
yes.
Mango's got a really good men's shop in Palma Airport, right? I went in there, bought a few nice bits, saw this, right? I was like, right, now Ed, you're 42, you're a bit chubby, but you are handsome. Now, can you pull off the grey denim jacket, right? Now, they only had XL, so we know it's a little bit snug. I rolled the sleeves up a little bit.
Oh, you rolled the sleeves up.
Do you think that's what? No, but that's not because it's short. That's the look that I'm going for.
I wasn't going from the sleeves. I was going from the length.
Yeah. No, but the length's supposed to be short.
Okay.
It's a denim jacket. Then I started thinking about you could mix that up with a bit of double denim. But I stayed with a black, right? But this morning I had a dilemma. Okay. It's half term, and I went into my daughter's room, and I asked for advice. Right. I'm not ashamed to say it. 42 years old, but I wanted the advice of a 12-year-old just for a little bit of comfort. And I went, be honest, what do you think? And she said, absolutely awful, take it off now.
Oh, wow.
Right? But I was late and I thought, I'm just going with it. So, there we are, we're here.
Interesting. But yeah, everyone was talking about it. It was trending because you were...
Was I? Really?
No.
No, okay. I wouldn't be surprised.
Dillian, come here. I'm interested because obviously he's dressed like army man.
I know.
What do you think of this jacket?
It's a
different
different
kind of
jacket.
look.
It's cash, isn't it?
Do you like it?
I got one. It's alright.
I just keep getting questions, you know.
Well, it's alright.
Dillian White's a free agent. You know, how do you know he's going to work with Matchroom? I said he's been a free agent his whole career.
Many years of loyalty. If Eddie does his job, then if he doesn't, now might be the time
You've
to
still
give
got
him the
Babbage
slip.
to win over,
I've
hasn't
never
he?
had a contract with him.
Babbage, you've still got to win him over, I think.
No,
Well, Babbage don't like me.
No, don't like
we
you.
work together now.
6 years, 5 years.
No contract. It's loyalty. Listen, me and Eddie, we do good business. Sometimes we have our ups and downs, but the business has always been the number one thing. Good business, so continue to work. There's
not many fighters that have stayed with me so long without a contract. Bellew was another one.
Yeah.
But effectively, do you need Eddie to make a Fury fight?
I think he needs it for the right deal, and also to be not protected, but just to be guided in the right way as well.
Honestly, I got a team. I got a team of people. Well, we work well, he knows the business, understand the business. The fight's there and it's a fight. I'm my own manager, I can go off and do a deal by myself, but I have respect and loyalty, then we work with him and now we'll get a deal done.
Why is this being highlighted over the last 24 hours?
Do you know what? It was just Deck just came out of it. He went,
Taylor.
now that Dillian White's a free agent, so he's always been a free agent.
Exactly.
I said so, but we've always worked very well together. He's had my back, I've had his back.
Kittens, man.
I'm really scared now.
He's just
I wasn't
shaking.
able to sleep last night.
He's just shaking.
Well,
Good.
too many heavyweights in one stable.
No, not at all. Deck brought it up, and then Andy brought it up, and then it's become a thing. So I don't think they
Being a
realise.
free agent is good.
Yeah.
It's all about being a free agent to get to this point. And now,
But you do that on purpose? Is there a reason why
I've never asked him.
you don't commit?
I've never asked him to sign a contract.
believe in myself. My team believe in me, and obviously it's been hard. It's been hard as well. Don't get me wrong. It's been hard, but we've invested time and effort, and we've always done good business. So yeah, why not? And obviously,
I mean, it's not like I'm
time to
useless
start
as well.
clawing some money back as
Do
well.
you know what I mean? It's not like I'm useless. Fucking number one in the game, to be fair.
Well,
Easy,
do you know how I know you're not useless,
I
yeah?
said that to Alan. I said to Alan, he's Eddie's a good promoter and he knows the business. So yeah.
Do you know how I know you're not useless?
Why?
It's because you're definitely not needed at Canelo Plant and Canelo wants you there.
Yeah, but it's just because Some people like having me around.
Yeah.
He's
I've
a
got
good
eyes.
promoter.
I've got eyes.
He's actually a good promoter.
Thanks, mate.
He's-
Really appreciate
You
it.
know, he can be a bit of a Pollock sometimes, but he's actually a good
A
promoter.
what?
A pollock.
Yeah, but he's a good promoter.
What's a pollock?
That's a cross between a bollock and a pillock.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
He said it. Yeah, but he's a good
I think it's a
promoter,
fish, a pollock.
so- Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to bring your girl in quickly?
Oh, yeah, my new signing. It's the new female addition to the.
How are you?
Oh, good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah.
See you? Heard a lot about you?
Have you? I
Yes.
hope all good things.
All good things.
This is,
Okay.
There you go. Center stages, yes.
Well, how do you pronounce my name? This guy calls
No,
me
no.
a random name.
No,
every
no,
time.
I don't.
No,
You
it's
let out these African names. I don't know if I know one. Saddam.
Saddam Amma.
There you go. Segem. You know what? It's gone. I'm out.
What?
Deal
Come
with it.
back.
Deal with it. I'm out.
In camp, this guy remixes my name every day. Every day. Me, Yusuf, we get called different names every day.
But you're obviously excited to be. We spoke about it
Of
yesterday
course.
to be working with Dillian.
Yeah, like I mean, I've been in camp with them a few times and I've loved the experience. I'm a hard worker, so can't wait to get my pro career started.
All right, we'll look forward to it.
Yes.
Okay, well he's just left you there.
Yeah, I know.
So
But lovely to meet you.
And you? Look forward to seeing you fight soon.
come and get your girl.
What sort of manager are you?
Yeah, we can't
That's
just
cool.
left her in the middle of
I
an
can hold
interview.
myself down. It's fine.
Come on, manager.
I'm giving her our limelight. Set the stage. That's what you need to impress.
Tell KUGAN why you speak so highly about this young lady.
Because she's beautiful, she's charismatic, she's a very kind person, very loving person. She's a good boxer. She's actually a very good boxer and she wants to fight. She's already talking fights that I'm thinking, right, you need to slow down. You need to have your debut and then we'll see. She wants to fight the top girls already because she spotted a lot of them already and she got a good story as well behind her, which is always a good thing as well. So, yeah. I think she's a good addition.
All right, well done. That was genuine.
beautiful.
That felt genuine.
This is not the
It's
treatment I get
genuine.
in camp, by the way.
He's,
so
he's
that
very
is-
genuine. He cares for his fighters. He'll be walking them out tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You've got 2 tough fights. Away from Thomas
You
Carter,
know what?
you got 2
My
tough
fight,
fights.
when I'm fighting, it's easy. I'm relaxed. But when these guys are fighting, it's nerve-wracking, man. It's like oh.
Yusuf's in it. Yusuf's got a really tough fight.
It's used a special fight.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
tomorrow
No, I believe
people
that.
see. I believe. Listen,
But that's where, if he is, that's where he'll show it.
he is a
You know what I mean?
special fight, and tomorrow you'll see. You'll see tomorrow.
And Babic is going to be, it's going to be dangerous for the first 2
Tomorrow
rounds.
is just
War.
murder.
It's just
It's
war.
murder tomorrow. Babbage is a nutcase. He's actually. He went off on you. I was like, yo, relax. He's not that deep, bro. Chill.
That was
chill.
in an interview that hasn't gone out yet, by the way.
Yeah, he went off.
Yeah,
I was like,
on
no,
you.
no. I said, you have to understand, Eddie. That's what he does. He promotes.
Yeah, do you know what? A lot of people, yeah, because I'm up there going, right, so and so, and I'm
Even
talking up.
Joshua the digger
Yeah,
the other day
but I'm
as well.
talking up people right all the
Yeah.
time, and then afterwards they come up to me and say,
You see that?
No?
Just for the digger, he did
Really?
because Eddie says a lot of stuff. He don't know. He's not in my camp. He don't know what's going on.
That's true.
That,
You
was
see
that on the
I don't know,
IFL
but-
interview?
But
Yeah,
he
did,
doesn't
yeah.
give the interview, so you have to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an IFL interview.
Come to the game, huh?
But sometimes when I'm building 2 guys up, someone will come up to me and go, like, give me a cold shoulder, and I'll say, what's that? Well, talking them up. I said, what's the
In
fight,
that
innit?
experience. I used to be like that early days, but
Yeah,
now
he
I
did
understand
actually.
the business.
He did.
I wanted to mash him up a few times, but
A few
I
times,
understand. Yeah, I understand the
He's
business.
been,
and
I think, him and Derek, they're both, like, they're...
no,
Who's-
you can't put us in the same. No,
No,
Who's
as
more
in-
difficult?
I'm done. I'm done with this.
Who's more
I'm
difficult?
done.
Just come here. Come here, because I've got... Dillian,
5 seconds ago.
come here, because I've got one more question for you. Just literally come here. Oh,
What
God.
was you going to ask him?
Just wanted to make him feel more uncomfortable.
What was you gonna ask
anyway.
Fine.
No, well, I can ask you it. Yes, thank you very much for your time.
Lovely
Having
to
me
see you.
again. You too.
Thank
Take care.
you.
What was you going to ask him?
What I was going to ask the pair of you, 15th of November, are you expecting that to be the date where this is
Yeah,
confirmed at the
the
convention?
WBC convention, yeah.
Yeah?
I believe so. I mean, they've already put it all over their website. They've already put it in writing. So I think officially, the negotiations will start. At the I think that's when
And
it'll be.
you're confident that within that period you can make a deal?
Yeah, I think for both guys. I mean, if you're Tyson Fury and you're Dillian White, you're saying, I want the most amount of money for that fight. It could end up going to purse bids because obviously Bob will want that fight on ESPN. UK wise, he could go to the best offer. Do loads of buys on Sky. DAZN would pay a lot of money for that fight. BT, ITV pay. I mean, it's so many
That's a bit of a
different.
nightmare situation for yourself, I should imagine.
No, but ultimately in an open market, it goes to wherever it goes. It's up to me to try and win that purse bid. It's up to them to try and win that purse bid. Or, if there's a good opportunity for Dillian, a fair offer, we can do a deal. I'm not saying we're going to purse bid, and we're not at all. But he will want me to go out there and build our bid for that fight, and he will want us to look at the offers, and then we put the two into comparison. In an ideal world, you always want to do a deal. It's a lot cleaner, and you know exactly where you stand on a number of things. But if it goes to open market, it goes to open market, and then the highest bidder gets the fight.
Does part of you just think, I can't see this fight happening?
Not really, no. I
Really?
don't see why it wouldn't happen. I mean, Tyson Fury won't have a problem with the fight. Like, he'll believe he can win the fight. He's going to fight before Joshua Usyk, or at the same time as Joshua Usyk. So he needs an opponent. He's going to make a huge amount of money. It sells out a stadium, does well over 1 million buys on pay-per-view, international TV, etc. So I don't see, unless he just decides, I'm going to just have a year off. And
But the belt
vacate
situation, are you confident that that won't happen? Like, we
What?
don't want it to happen? The whole franchise
No,
thing?
they've already said it won't happen. But you never. I mean, it would be a real.
That's,
It just. I don't know. What's the point of it? You know, like, as a champion, you have mandatory defences. Joshua's had mandatory defences against Carlos Takam, Alexander Povetkin, Kubrat Pulev, and Alexander Usyk. You just fight all of them. That's what you do. And again, it's not a fight that, you know, I believe that Dillian can win that fight, but Tyson Fury will also believe he can win that fight, and so will the team. But you're supposed to have tough mandatories. We just had one against Alexander Usyk. I mean, if the thought process is the same, some people are behaving like he should just vacate the belt. But what do you think they would have said if Joshua vacated the belt to fight Alexander Usyk? Come on.
well, he would have got a lot of stick.
Unbelievable stick. They would have called him a coward. So, if you're a champion, you face your mandatories, and that's an obligation of being a champion. Now, you don't have to if you don't want the belt, but I don't see why. You know, it's a very strange mentality from some people where they're like, well, he don't have to take that fight. You know, I mean, he can do.
What
can
is
just-
Bob Arum talking about Joe Joyce?
Probably because it's an easier fight to make and a cheaper fight to make.
Yeah, but how does that happen?
Well, because Bobby's probably. If you said to Bob, right now, does Tyson Fury have to fight Dillian White next? He would say, no, he don't have to do that. You know, so he's keeping his options open, but he knows they're going to have a problem because it's going to get. It's already been ordered, but it'll get called for negotiations. And listen, anything can happen, but I don't see the mentality of some people where it's almost like, well, it's a fucking brilliant fight. Brilliant fight. You should be calling that fight.
100% want to see that fight, but I've said it for a while.
Who do you want Tyson Fury to fight next?
Dillian White.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Of
Nice
all
to see
the
you off the
available,
fence for once.
of all the available options at the moment.
But even
that's
if he
the fight.
wasn't mandatory,
Well,
you'd
I'd
want
want
to see that.
Tyson Fury to still fight Anthony Joshua. But yes, Dillian White, 100%, definitely. I just have doubts whether this fight will
Why?
happen. I don't know. I just think it's almost too good to be true, that kind of thing. See what you can do.
I'll do my best.
Kevin Ajago,
Yes.
very exciting signing. Black
Brilliant
Thunder.
signing. So this kid, actually, we had a chance to work with this young man when he started. I think he might have even not turned pro, or he just turned pro. And I didn't know a lot about him, and I let it slip. Anyway, I started watching him fight, and I thought to myself, "Oh, you tit! What have you done here?" And then, thank the Lord, fate produced a huge circle, and he came back to us, signed with STN. We spoke to them, done a long-term promotional deal with him, and got him at a great time because he's ready to go. I mean, this kid, he reminds me of Canelo Alvarez, the way he fights. Ferocious, great defence. He's going to be so exciting to watch. And you can see from the reaction, we've got to make sure he's not a secret, because he's still a little bit of a secret. And you can see from the reaction of the announcement, fight fans are absolutely, you know, over the moon with this signing. Wow, what a signing! That's signing of the year. This kid's unbelievable. But if you go out there and talk about him, not enough people know, and we have to change that. But we have. It's so easy because you change that with great promotion and my big mouth. But you just have to let people watch it. That's the great thing about it. And if I can get people to tune in and watch this young man, you're going to be a fan. So follow the journey now, and you'll see him out in December.
Are you going to announce your December 11th show this weekend?
Hopefully on air, yeah.
On air.
I'm trying to close it off now. Just trying to close Conor Benn's opponent.
Okay. And December 18th undercard?
Again, pretty much ready to go. Just waiting on a couple of contracts to come in. We're going to do, I think we're going to go on, we are going to go on sale at the end of next week for Chisora Parker. And we've got a press conference. We were going to do Monday, but I have to do this charity dinner thing. I think it's going to be next week in Manchester.
Okay.
Are you going to Canelo?
Andy's there.
Oh.
Andy's there Monday. Should be interesting. Final one, just a word on tomorrow's show. There's
I'm
a
excited
few
about
interesting
it.
fights on that bill.
I think so. I think that sometimes I don't mind holding my hands up and saying we lost the main event. It's an average matchroom show. I can't tell you and say this is the best show we've ever done, but it's a really good show. You've got a unified world championship fight on the card in a really good fight. You've got a really interesting heavyweight fight with a Savage against Molina. Craig Richards is in a proper fight. That's a tough fight. Tune in for that. You've got Johnny Fisher, going to be a great atmosphere. Even earlier, before the bell, you've got Jordan Thompson. 10-0 looks really, really good. Ellie Scottney, I think she's a future world champion. But 7 p.m, tune in straight away. Yusuf Kamari against Jorge Castaneda.
Banger.
Trust me, that will be a great
That's probably
fight.
the fight of the card.
It is,
yeah.
but I think you're going to enjoy it tomorrow night. I think it's going to be a good night of boxing. It is what it is. We've lost the main event. I'm not here to hide, and we front it up, we move on, we give people opportunities, we don't let people down. But it's still a good show. It's not, I've seen some shows floating around. This is still a quality show, but we lost White. I'm sorry. This happens in boxing. But tune in, enjoy it, get behind these fighters. You will enjoy tomorrow night. And if you're in the arena, thank you for staying with us, because we were up to, 12,000, 11,000. We'll still have 5,000 or so in there tomorrow night, which is a great effort. And enjoy the night and enjoy yourself, and I'll see you there.
Okay. Eddie Hearn, thank you very much, and we'll
Cougar.
see you tomorrow.
We will do, mate.
Cheers, mate.